And for more insights and perspectives, let's get in on the broadcast. Our panelists are with us. Abbas Galamov, independent political consultant and former speechwriter for the Russian President Vladimir Putin, is joining us on the broadcast from Tel Aviv. Thanks very much for being here with us. You have worked with Vladimir Putin in the past. What can you tell us about his way of working and strategizing abilities?
At that time, my strongest impression was that he was absolutely a rational and logical man, probably the most logical than anyone else I've met in my life. He was like, I would even say, like arid person, arid, like no emotions at all. I saw him, I didn't communicate with him directly. I was not so high-ranking official, but I was present at his meetings with many foreign and Russian people, politicians, businessmen, and cultural representatives of sphere of culture, and so on and so on and so on, as ordinary people. And he was always striking me as being absolutely rational. You could never think that he would be able to act so emotionally, because what is happening now, of course, has a lot of emotions in it. It cannot be explained from the point of view of pure logic.
Abbas, would the Ukrainian resistance have taken the Russian president by surprise, according to you, or is he a leader who always has a plan B ready?
In this case, he doesn't have plan B. In this case, he was obviously deceived. He was deceived by his own propaganda. He was trying to prove to Russians, to the nation, that Ukraine is weak and Russia is strong, and the Russian army is the most powerful in the world, and their leader is the most resolute and strong in the world, while Zelensky is just a drug addict, a weakling. So he really believed into all this by himself. He didn't so much convince the Russians as he convinced himself. And he crossed the border. He started the action actually hoping that it would be something like it was in 2014 when he took over Crimea from Ukraine. At that time, the Ukrainian army didn't offer any resistance. So he thought it would be just like this. He didn't understand that the country changed. That at that time it was the country after revolution without strong central authority. The new authorities were not yet legitimate. So the Ukrainian army was left without commander. That's why it didn't fight, it surrendered. But now it's totally different. There is an absolutely legitimate president elected by people. And people already believe in the institutions of the country. So the mood changed, and Putin didn't understand that. So he went inside without thinking what to do next. That's why now he has to, since he doesn't have plan B, he has to improvise. That's why the first thing which comes to his mind, he's pulling out this nuclear cudgel and starts threatening the world with it. Today they were shooting at this, they bombed the nuclear plant, nuclear power station. So obviously he is desperate. He really needs to win a quick victory. You should understand, this is his image. He always presented himself to the nation as a strong man. No matter what you think of him, you don't doubt that he is really strong and he's always winning. And then all of a sudden, what the Russian public sees and the Russian elite sees, they see that he cannot win a small country, small army. And so this is like a knockdown to him. And he's getting mad, and he's pulling out this nuclear cudgel, hoping that the Western leaders, the leaders of the European countries, they would get scared and they would call Zelensky and convince him to surrender.
Abbas Galimov, thanks very much for joining us on the broadcast with those perspectives. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.